Hi. So, musste neu starten. Didn't find any other solution to fix it. And yeah, I have audio as well. You have audio, nice. And interestingly, I actually left before a long map. Was this the first round or the second round? Wow, also I only missed one round, guys. I didn't even know that this map is coming up. But it was the correct moment, actually. Or should I have cars on? Anything that I need to know on this map? I also realized. I need to push more. Oh, nice flip. I mean, for not knowing the track, 22nd is decent. Turbo with 41 AT, okay. So what is this tech section? Yeah, for me it's close to impossible now to have a shot in this cup. It's actually a little bit annoying in this cup that relatively early it's completely obvious that you are chanceless to get into top places. Because it ends already after 12 maps. Like, I feel like we need... I also don't want the cup to go longer than an hour, but maybe the point limit is just a problem right now. Like, the fact that it's so hard to reach this point limit now that the cup is so big. Oh, no, the tight corner. I forgot. Why is it so tight? Mistakes are often bad. Actually, also such a mystery what causes these sound issues. They don't happen often. That's only very few times. But funnily, it happened also during ULC last time around. so, so I don't know. Does it have to do with the time, Tuesday evening? But it doesn't happen every Tuesday. Is it just a coincidence? And what causes it even? Do you mean, Fulto, because I also use VLC, that this leads to issues sometimes? I mean that my whole sound is gone for me personally. Did Granadi ever have that? Oh, this is great. If I want to have a chance and to catch up in this cup, then I need full points here. Oh, scheiße. I'm stuck on this. It's really cool though. Maybe not. So you cannot really control it. Now the question is, do we maybe want to drive with the trains? Oh. Nein! Oh. Oh Mann, oh. Why are there only issues? I got teleport in the last turn. I also had the teleport on the RPG map and I was in third place and got an 81st instead. I crashed the very last trade, but fourth place. Oh, I forgot that this is the ultimate map and I got the teleport in the ultimate map. Och Mensch. How stupid is this? Oh, the first 3 players didn't score. Imagine they all lose points now. That would be crazy. Yannick's was also super close to them. What did you try? Hmm. What am I seeing? I know, I think it just looks like this. This Aura built already maps like that, where we just drive tech on the underside of the wood. Oop! I saw that last second. Luckily there is a finish. Because I wouldn't have made the corner. And then there's a random finish. Very unclear where the best line is in the first turn there. Further up, fully down. I don't know. But it's just 900s to first, and I'm fifth, and how close is this? Gold is also just right behind. But yeah, with my issues Firestorm, there was this full speed map, no? And it started with this dirt left turn, and I couldn't hear any gear. I had no idea where the gear changes. And I lost 3/10 every round. It was so hurting. When you have no sound at all. Oh. Yeah. I'm losing points. But I had to risk it, because in the situation that I was in, I had to risk the first turn. Because I was about to get a consistency bonus, and imagine, wait, I'm 60th, is this maybe enough? Imagine I get the fastest time here, which I felt was possible. Then I would have caught up a bit. But there are 83 players. I might be lucky and not lose points, actually. 60th from 83. No. Nice. I just made it. But I, of course, missed now the opportunity to get at least the consistency bonus. But if I want to catch up from that place, I have to go for fastest time. I need to do it. Because I have nothing to lose. If I just don't get it, I will never catch up. Like, it's probably anyway impossible to catch up at this point. Oh, this looks good. Ja. Ah ja. Oh, 12. Fuck. Okay, which order do we do this the best? Yeah, this is also the other question. I mean, I'm also unsure. Hmm. Yeah, and that is. Okay, I also thought about that. There must be a trick, because with what I try, I don't think that 24 is possible. The question is, can it actually be better to drive a full circle in one of these? But there's no finish in this hole, right? I think it's not completely out of the world that you could drive one of the circles. Because it's so slow from the... I start with grass and then I go to dirt. And then I turn around there as well. But, I mean, if you would just drive the circle, then you have, of course, a lot more speed after the dirt CP. Yeah, maybe you should start with the ice then. And maybe not turn around in the ice? Ah, interesting map. Would like to see the record afterwards. Because just by logic, it's hard to say. You would need to test things out. Is this snow? No, just wood. I jumped against the wall. Ugh. Okay. Made some positions in the end, but yeah. What the heck? Yeah, what's this? What is stupid? Did you touch the CP road when you jumped through it, or did... Yeah, I also wanted to directly jump through, but I touched the road, and that's so bad. Because not being able to get into the upper finish is like so slow. Let's risk it. Yeah, what do I do with this? I'm losing points. This does not matter in this cup anymore. I mean, actually, I still had a chance to get 5th, because 5th is not far. Like, if I would have really good maps in the end, then why not? But of course, I had to risk to get there. But I didn't get this jump through it. Now I landed and it was slightly angled to the right, and yeah, the respawn is in the mud as well. Like, such respawns are always annoying. There's a risky finish. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. I didn't get into this risky one, and it did push me out of the top 10. But I fit through the pole at the risky finish. I fit through the pole and the wall without getting a little bit up at all. Like, it only touched the wall and went into the back fin. No. Ah, I got it. You have to watch Solivakan's video to understand what you need to do. Haha. Double win! Yeah, I need to shortly. So, can you say something? Because they didn't hear you. Yeah, he doesn't say anything. This was my map. Guys, I get bonus points for fast this time. Can you believe it? Firestorm actually left. What happened now? Also the thing is that when I started the PC and started OBS, I always have to do something so that you can hear others. You always have to do a setting. And I was probably too early with that. And that is why you couldn't hear him. Give reactor map, what is this shit? Yeah, what the heck? I thought I'm in the mud, but it was probably even planned. Oh shit. Nine. Oh, it was a good run and now this. Also, I don't know what happened with Firestorm now, but I was talking with him all the time. And then came the round where I have beaten him. And then I saw your message and I quickly changed the setting so that you should be able to hear him. And then I said, can you say something? Maybe I understood that wrong, I don't know, but he didn't say anything then. And then he left. After he didn't reach a good position in the third round, but I don't know what the issue was. This map is too crazy. Whenever Granadi is not here, Yannex is winning by miles. But not necessarily because Granadi is so good that then Yannex isn't winning by miles. I mean, like, Yannex is beating everyone else by miles whenever Granadi and Lars are not here. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, whenever they are not here, Yannex has like so dominant performances. Wait, Firestorm actually is still there. He still plays. Someone asks about point limit lower. In my opinion, has to be. Look, we only got 3 finalists. I mean, okay. Back in the days, this cup didn't even have finalists. It was just rounds. Finalist is yeah just an add-on that only few people reach. I mean, it is okay. But once you have like problems, You have no chance to catch up anymore. That's a bit annoying. Hmm. We gotta do the big Madel. I will also ask Firestar what happened. Alright, guys. Trick Madel. Marius, so Germany, France, Norway, Sweden, Netherlands, Belgium, United Kingdom. Now we have time. What is the prize money saying? Over 0, but under anything else. It's not Czechia. It's not Canada. It's not Turkey, before we forget that. It's over $500. Okay, but no Poland. No Slovakia. 26 we already know, and keyboards. Aha, FWO, Techie. It's no Croatia, but FWO is correct. And elementaries. Rollen. No Austria. Hazard. We didn't have Denmark yet. Then it's Saimo. No Finland either. Yeah, Saimo was only in T3 and nothing else. Let's try without searching it. And I can also make music on. An FWO player who comes from a different country than those. Which country did I actually not try? I didn't try Portugal and... oh wait, I have an idea. I think I know the solution. Brazil, Mat. Bam, there we go. What is this text? Yeah, Mat makes sense with FW and the T3 thing. But how did Vortex get that in 12 seconds? That's crazy. He must use them quite early in many cases. Okay guys, it's time for World Record Hunt. Like, that was not in my agenda, it was not my plan to do that, but here we are. It's still the 48-6 from Dark, interesting. The bumps here are a bit weird. It's weird that Dark drove this randomly in the Cup of the Day, and his second best time beforehand and probably also afterwards is miles away. There was one random run that worked for him. We have to check it again. How does Dark, or how does Neek drives a bit similar to how I would drive? Let me compare this. Also in this section here, aha, he drives like this, okay. He gains a lot. Like, Neek does what I actually try to avoid, but he doesn't really lose much. Dark, however, does drive it like me, kind of. He full speeds this up. I have no idea how the Dark Lane can be so good, because Neek makes it much more logic. No? Early break, and then keeping grip, and early on onto a nice no side. He's also gaining quite something, but Dark's line, like what the fuck? Why is it even somewhat good? And now, I don't even know why. Ah no, he goes to the left here. Like, this now is really bad from Neek. Like, the way he lands here feels like super bad. But he has mega exit. Yeah, rally is still a bit weird in this game. Very weird. I don't know. Okay. Small PP. Ah, RIP. I'll be waiting. It's such a nice song. It gives me such a feeling, such a mood. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. It is a bit strange with hunting these rally maps. I really wonder how can this dark replay be faster. He has full drifts and it seems to not cost him anything. The fact that he has, like, that he is completely sideways, it does not matter. That is very strange. Oh, now that I had a worse start, I get this perfect. Okay, coming closer. Scheiße. Now I hit it perfect. I cannot believe it. Yeah, I have now the sector times to get world record. What? This is so... wow. Yeah, Marco, that's always like that. In the 1 week that I was not at home, there were also 2 desert car maps. And I was like, that cannot be for real. How big was the chance that there will be a second desert car map after the first one already came? Der Rally, the last Rally Cup of the day, if we don't count the Rise map, was in March, I believe. So it was long ago. I don't know. Only Phoebe could answer that. But this is now a map by Aibo. He works at Nadeo as well. So he has probably also higher priority to get this map in, I could assume. Yeah, with Granadi's map, I mean, there could be many reasons. Not just the reason of they don't like to pick that many old cars. There could be a reason that, yeah, because it's a Granadi map, you know? For whatever reason, it could be that kind of reason. But this is why I saved this in Cup of the Day. Oh, this was amazing now. Point 64 would be world record, but only by 100. What the heck? Ah, RIP. Ach komm. What? In the... Yeah, I thought that I actually overtook them with this run, but in the moment that I drive this run, we have also a new record by Harper. But I would have beaten Harper's record as well. My ending was just bad. But we can actually have a look at Harper's record. Maybe we can find something. Eh? Why can he go so inside and not bump? He also full slides here. It has still the same exit speed. It is a mystery to me. Here, this is the turn that I fucked up. But then I got a very good uphill. And yeah, you see that's basically the ending where I messed it up. But the start line, what the heck? Why does it even work? It makes no sense to me. Here, this is what happens to me if I go for that line. This right turn is quite important up there. In my PB, I got this basically perfect. Shit. Actually, yeah, I go for too much exit speed there. This was really great exit speed. If the map continued there with full speed section, it would have been the best line possible. But the map doesn't continue like that. Okay, yeah, gained a lot in the end. The PB would have been a pretty good time. So I somehow need to be equal to it. At least, and then I can make it. Nope. I stream until 22 o'clock, guys. Because my father wants to sleep again in this room here. It's a bit annoying right now. Because it makes also RMC runs very difficult to do. No, this was bad. I sadly don't get this right turn about the tip of that hill consistent. It was still my strong part, this right turn in the cup of the day. Like everyone struggled with it. But yeah, my PB, it was just very strong. Still crazy how Dark could get such a good turn with a full drift. He did something like this, but there was no slow in this case. I feel that kind of as well. If something is fast. In my PB, when I got into the nose slide in this right turn, I immediately knew, okay, this is a lot of speed. And here I heard it as well, that this was slow from the engine sound. This is decent, but not perfect. What was this? Yeah, lost everything with this high jump. I don't know why the car jumped like that. Bit of a start simulator right now. Just because many starts are losing too much time. The records are very close here. My ending was so bad. This was also not great and I would have gained again. Come. I can hunt it tomorrow in the afternoon again. After I come home from my shorter working shift. I think if I just beat Harper by a little bit now, it would also not be enough. Pretty sure you need to get towards a 0.3. Depends a little bit on who's hunting. Will Neko hunt this, for example? But Rally is not Neko's perfect environment. As it's not guaranteed that Neko is setting an impossible time to beat here. Like Desert is really his main thing. He's a very good all-round on all the environments, but Desert is like the environment where it's really impossible to get close to him. Like only for few players it would be possible in United. Ah, touched on the inside. I tried also his drifting line there a little bit, but it doesn't work for me. I should stick with my lines. It's like a different way of driving. Now I was forced to try his drifting line, but again, very bad exit speed. Like Dark and also Harper, they somehow manage to drift and then still get good exit speed out of the corner. And that is the weird thing. How can you actually drift and still have good exit speed? Because I know Rally just with, like, you have to nose slide. This is how I learned Rally. But in this game, with these bumpy blocks and so on, you cannot really guarantee a nose slide at well. You can, due to the bumps, you always get easily into small slides, and then it's fine. If you have a small slide, it's actually still fast. It makes it so difficult. 6 more minutes, guys. Let's full focus for 6 minutes. Let's go. Was not good enough for me. I want to be closer. I mean, I'm also searching for the very good run. Not just beating, but such a good run that it's hard to beat my record. And that requires, of course, a good start. It's good. Yeah, there we go. 45. Before 22 o'clock. Yeah, this was what it meant. I wanted to have this good start. There was the good start. But here in this section, there's still a bit more possible, because I dropped into second, and I was still second here. I then overtook here, which was the weak part of my other run. And I, like in this whole section, I overtook here, was first again, huh? But beforehand... Yeah, finally I got a good ending. Like, decent ending. Felt actually slow, but I basically do everything just for a good exit. And somehow this works. Like, you can have a really bad entry with this right dirt turn if the exit is good. Okay, I can do 3 more minutes. I have no idea why I was just leading. Directly my first try after the PB. Just randomly leading. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, thank you. I just realized I can also just not use my brake on this right turn. Just release. Also a possibility to how to drive this. Yeah, this is always the thing with rally. You can always use your brake or not. Like, you have in many turns you have both possibilities. Both driving techniques could work. I cannot say for sure what is better. This is like just a feeling for many players, what they prefer to do. Yeah, it was March or something like that. If we don't count the Rise map, because Rise is of course quite different. Okay, this is a good start, let's go. Ah. Yeah, that's the thing. The brake is extremely strong, and you have to make sure that you don't hit it too long. But in most cases it gives me more stability. Like, it's a small tap sometimes, just to get basically skid marks, and you have more grip on these skid marks, it feels like. Oh. Okay, this is the start. Should be close. Ah, jumped so weit. Yeah, no. 10th. Or minus 17, minus 16. We can still get a better end. Well, plus 12 I meant. Plus. But holy shit, I caught up so much. Okay, come on, shortly longer. 22-10. I got too far outside. But 2/10 behind is basically maximum I can get an equal. With a perfect end, I think. This I heard it was too slow. I lost too much RPM. Oh, scheiße, I was just looking at the bottom. I knew it was a good start. Not perfect, because behind, but it was close. Okay, I didn't win anything this time, somehow. That felt better than it was. No. Yeah, it's important, but it's not the only section. I think it's over the whole track that you can gain and lose time. The ending feels very, yeah, easy, but I actually also lost the 10th, and sometimes more, very easily with the wrong line. And the middle section is very... there's a lot happening. Very spectacular. Okay, come on, this is the run now. Naja, not like this, but this is the run. This is the new world record. Imagine it's really... A good start. Shit, that was actually a good attempt. Okay, but this is really the last minute that I will stream. I mean, I already have world record, unless it's unless it got stolen already again. But I would of course like to improve my time. Ach, that was a chance. No, it's too slow. Come on. It would be nice to get such a great first turn more often. Like on my PB level. But always a 10th behind, no, it's not so nice. +7. Yeah, but here then more. This was a good one. Do it away a little bit, but I also want to risk this that transition now a little bit into the triangle. Oh, too bad it's +13. Yeah, wow. I actually thought I was close and then it would have been good. Because I was happy with my lines right afterwards. This is the start that I want. Oh yes. I don't know if that did cost. Ah, scheiße. This would have been a run. Shit. At 22:15, you know. Maybe it's this one. Oh, I'm drifting. Also I don't have the CP times for sub. But it is rally. In theory it's possible. Okay. Gonna stop there. Yeah, Nick, ey. It is so weird. Rally is so weird in this game. Why are such lines even fast? How can he drift and have such exit speed afterwards? Also, keyboard driving is so different. Like, it's a completely different environment. Like, I cannot reproduce these lines. It's against my rally DNA that I know since 20 years. What is Dark doing? He's a keyboard driver. He's drifting into these corners and then he goes into some tapping no slide with action key 3, but like he completely oversteers into the corners in several of them. He just drifts through them. It makes no sense. You cannot think that this is actually fast. It's very strange. Yeah. But yeah, I will end for now. I can hunt tomorrow in the afternoon again, depending on what the world record is. Alright, then thanks for watching and see you tomorrow. Maybe I will also go live before Cup of the Day again. I mean, after Cup of the Day, Mini RPG of the Week I don't want to miss, and Survivor Cup I don't want to miss. So there are, yeah, 2 cups still, and then it's always hard to say when can I even do RMC runs. And then it's only Thursday evening left, and there's also Bon Cup. I have barely time for RMC ones. And there's also another competition. It also ends on the 31st, like a RPG hunt. But I haven't even started with this RPG, so it might be actually possible to gain big money there. Because it was a huge competition, but the map is over an hour long. You cannot learn that. Over an hour of weird things. What is actually the current... I will check that at some point.